All right, so we're going to start with a squat to a leg lift. So you're going to be going into a squat and then lifting one leg out to the side. Now I'm going to give you a little form education on this leg going out to the side. So it's going out to the side, but also a little bit behind you at the same time. So I'm really going to help you warm up that glute with that side leg lift. And just so you know, a little bit of cheating if you let your upper body move away from your leg that's going out. So in other words, if you go like this and lean, you're not really using that side muscle in your glute. So you really want to keep your torso nice and tall and still as you're lifting one leg out to the side there. Good. The warm-up question today was what in the room that you're in right now could you choose to have as a white elephant gift or a bingo prize? So in the garage I'm in now, plenty of useless or joke items I could wrap up as a gift. But what I found just a minute ago was some turtle wax, partially used, right? Even better, wrap that up and give it to somebody. Congratulations, bingo. Liz and Jill, what do you have in your room that might be a white elephant gift? That's hilarious. I think that's one of the funniest white elephant gifts is something that's like partially used, like funny thing. All right, switch sides. So now you're lifting the other leg out. Catherine, what about you? What do you have that you could use as a white elephant gift in your room? Perfect. All right. Sounds great. What about you, Becky? Do you have anything in that room that you're in that would be a good white elephant gift? Oh, perfect. I actually was at a party once where that was a white elephant gift. All right, so the next warm-up activity is going to be a front kick. So what we're doing here is just getting that leg up as high as you comfortably can, aiming your heel towards the wall in front of you. That's going to give you a little stretch on down the back side of your leg. So all on one side for now. Lorena, do you have anything in your room that could be wrapped up and used as a white elephant gift? Okay, that's perfect. Nothing better. Let's switch sides on the leg kicks. There's nothing better than a gift that you don't really even know what it is. That's great. What about you, Christy? Anything in your room there that could be used as a white elephant gift? Partially used. I love it. All right, so one more final warm-up activity. We're going to incorporate the arms, shoulders a little bit here. We're going to go into a reverse lunge and an overhead reach, really pushing those fingertips up towards the ceiling. Let's do that all on one side. Now we'll switch legs in a minute. So really, as you step back, pressing those fingertips up towards the ceiling. What about you, Beth? Do you have anything in your room that could be wrapped up and used as a white elephant gift? There you go. Wrap it up and give it away. All right, switch sides, other leg behind you. You guys pulled out all the stops with these gifts. I love it. Originally had this idea because I have fond memories growing up of family reunions where we would always play bingo, and there was a table of white elephant gifts we would each win if we won the bingo. So the origin of this idea. Okay, so speaking of bingo, let's get started with some bingo. So I'm going to take 5 of you and have you roll a die and then show me on screen 3, 4, 5, 6 what number you roll. So let's go with Christina, Liz, and Jill. Just one die from the 2 of you, one roll from the 2 of you. Catherine, Becky, and Lorena. So all of you, I'll catch the other ones I missed on the next round. Roll your die, show me on screen. So Christina, you got a 3. All right, I got you. And Catherine, you also got a 3. And Liz, 1. Okay. Where else? Becky, 1. And what's the other one that I got? Lorena, what did you roll? Oh, you're doing the app roll. You got a 6. Well, that is actually the special number. If you roll a 6, that's like the lucky number for this round. I'll tell you why in just a second, because you're going to actually get to choose. I'll let you choose which exercise we're doing. Your roll was for a B. So take a look, Catherine, at this screen here. You can choose any exercise under B for us to do because you rolled a 6. Lucky you. All right. And we are going to close out of this. Lorena, did you get a number? Let me tell you what we're up to here. So the first one is a pulse squat, and that's going to be a 45-second exercise. So that's going to be just pulsing down like this for 45 seconds. The second one that we did is a plank shoulder tap. So that one was rolled. So we're going to be doing a plank here on the mat or on a chair and tapping, taking turns tapping one shoulder and then the other. And you can also do a knee plank on the mat if that feels better to you. And the next one that we rolled for was an upright row. So that's going to be 45 seconds of taking your bag weight and rowing up and down like this. Imagine like a bicycle pump, like you're having your hand on the handles and you're slowly kind of pumping up and down on that bicycle pump. That's going to be your third exercise. Demonstrating the fourth one, scissor jacks, is going to be opposite arm and leg. You can either step back and forth or you can hop back and forth. And the last one that we're going to do in the round is going to be a band pulse squat. So for the last exercise we do in our round here, you'll be taking a band and placing it just above your knees, and you'll be at the wall, sitting on the wall, and then you'll be pulsing. So if you can see, my legs are kind of just pulsing out like that. So we're going to start at the top with the first exercise Catherine chose for us. We're going to be doing pulse squats for 45 seconds. So there's a different timing for each of these. Some of them are more intervals, some of them are more straight 45 seconds, but I'll tell you when we get there. So this is a 45-second pulse squat. So we're going in 3, 2, and 1. So stay down as far as you can. Challenge yourself to really sit deep here and keep that core tight. Anytime we're squatting, we're keeping the core tight. Protects your back. Okay. Good, just hovering here. Excellent. Okay, about 10 more seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next exercise are your plank shoulder taps. So we're gonna head to the mat now. This is 4 rounds, 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. So mat or chair, wherever you like to do your planks. And you can do forearm or on your hands, whichever feels better. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. So the idea here is that you're shifting weight from side to side because momentarily one side doesn't have support because you're tapping the opposite shoulder. And that creates an imbalance, but you want to prevent your hips from rocking from side to side and rest, even though that's the tendency when you get uneven weight distribution. And we're going again, second round. Really trying to keep those hips level. Doesn't matter if you're doing this on the chair or on the floor, it's going to be equally difficult to keep those hips from rocking side to side as you tap opposite shoulders and rest. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and we're going again. Just one more time after this one. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, just one more time. So a few seconds rest here, and then we'll head into our last plank shoulder tap. And off we go. And we are done in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next exercise is going to be a 45-second exercise, and that's going to be our upright row. So you want to grab your bag weight or whatever weight that you have with you today for those. And just a reminder, it's like you're holding onto a bicycle pump, right? Those handles on either side. And you're pulling up, keeping that weight as close to your body as you can. We're going to start that here in just a second. Go ahead and get your weight. And going in 3, 2, and 1. Also keep your chest, really stick your chest out. Nice and proud with this. That's going to help activate your back muscles with this rowing exercise. Oh, everyone's form looks so good. Keep it up. So this is a more of a strength move. You're like slow and controlled throughout this 45 seconds. Excellent. 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, and 1. Okay. Interval work next for our scissor jacks. We're going to go into the 4 sets of 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest again. So that, just a reminder, is where your opposite arm and leg, whether you want to hop or step it or do a mix of the two, pick your flavor. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest for 4 rounds here. Three, 2, and 1. Rest. Really liking hopping on this new floor, gotta say. Feels good. Next round, and go. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 2 more times. Okay, going in 3, 2, and scissor jacks. In 3, 2, and 1. Okay, one more time. Rest for a few seconds, and we'll go into the final round here. And go. Last set of scissor jacks. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, last exercise for the O. We've got those banded wall sits, so I encourage you to pick a very heavy band here, either your heaviest or your next to heaviest band. And we are putting it around our legs, just above your knees, finding a wall. Okay, so what you're gonna do is sit against that wall. You wanna try to get that right angle, 90-degree bend in your knees, and you're pulsing out against that band in 3, 2, and 1. This is for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna rest 10 seconds, and then do it one more time for 30 seconds. So just that ever so slight movement, always keeping a lot of tension on that band. Okay, just 10 seconds, and then you get to stand and rest for a little bit before we go into it one last time. And 3, 2, and 1. Rest your hips. Feeling that. Okay, back to the wall for one last 30-second round on this, and go. Really challenge yourself to push those knees apart from each other as much as you can as you're sitting. Okay, approaching the last 10 seconds here. Ooh, it burns, just keep it up. We've only got a couple seconds left. And 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, did it. We did it. Okay, time to play bingo again. So now, the lucky 5 rollers. Some people that didn't get to do it last time, and then some people that did do it last time. This time I'm going to ask for Christy to roll, Beth to roll, Christina to roll, Liz and Jill, I'd like you to roll again. And last is Catherine. Excellent. That was a good spread of numbers. We're not repeating any of those exercises, except for we end up having 2 repeats on this round, which I'll show you later. The first one is going to be a Superman hold. So we're going to be on the ground on the mat for 45 seconds, holding this position here. Take a break if you need it, but try your best to hold as long as you can through that 45-second hold. Second exercise, where we're doing 4 rounds of 20 work, 10 reps, is going to be standing knees to elbow. So you are going to be getting opposite elbow to opposite knee. And I really want you to work, this is going to be a fast, as hard as you can for 20 seconds, and then resting for 10. 4 rounds there. Next exercise is going to be plank kick throughs. So that's going to be 45 seconds of a plank on a chair or a mat, having a kick through like this. Also, you can go to your knees and do a kick through, back to your knees and kick through. And fourth exercise will be cherry pickers. So we're going to kick loose some cherries from that tree, bend down, pick them up from the ground. Kick it loose, bend down, pick up from the ground. Last exercise will be another Superman hold, 2 times for 30 seconds. So let's get started on the mat for our first 45 seconds here for Superman hold. So here, you want to at least get your chest and arms off the ground, legs too, if that feels good to you. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. 45-second hold here. Really tuck your chin in. You want to look straight down at the mat. That's going to give you a nice neutral neck position and put all the work into your spinal muscles around your back. Okay. We've already made it halfway through this one. Okay. Hold on to it. Got about 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Next exercise is our standing knee to elbow. We're doing that in a 20-second work, 10-second rest format. So your elbows, you're going to have up kind of like this, and then you want, this actually becomes a core exercise. So starting in 3, 2, 1, elbow to opposite knee, you're just switching sides. So you really want to keep your core tight the whole time. So it's like almost like you're doing a standing crunch. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. But yes, that core tension helps you work your abs a lot more if you maintain that in this exercise. And go, next round. Really twisting down to tap that elbow to the knee each time. And 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Going again in 3, 2, and 1. Knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Three, 2, and 1. Rest, and we're going to go one more time through. We'll be doing we're doing plank kick throughs next. And go. Elbow to knee. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so get in your plank position, whether you like to be on the chair or the mat. And we're going to head into that 45-second plank kick through. I'm going to challenge you here to just keep one thing in mind about that leg traveling under your body. Try to keep it from touching the floor. So, in other words, even if it's only an inch or so off, try to keep that in mind when you bring that leg under your body to keep it from grazing the floor. And we're starting here in 3, 2, and 1. 45 seconds of these plank kick throughs. And remember, it's okay to be on your knees for this plank, if that feels like a better option to you. Okay, we're halfway through. All right, less than 10 to go. Keep holding on to it. You've got this. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next, interval time again. So we're going to be going into those cherry pickers for this one. You may want to be close to a wall just because there's a little balance involved here. If you're feeling shaky at all with your balance, because you're really just standing on one leg the whole time. You do that forward kick and you take your leg behind you and you're bending down to pick up that cherry that you just shook loose off the tree. And then you do it all over again. We're going for 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. So we'll switch sides each time. So we'll stay on one leg and then switch to the other side for the next round. So we're going, take a leg in 3, 2, 1, forward kick, bend down and pick that up off the ground. So as much as you can, that leg that's kicking forward and going back, trying to not touch it on the ground. It's okay if you need to from time to time for balance, but try to do your best to hover and rest. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the other side, kicking and go. Kick, reach down and pick up. Kick, and pick up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we'll switch to the other side. Now I know we don't all have the same range of motion, so don't feel bad if you're not actually getting to the ground with that reach, just as far as your body can comfortably go this morning. Kick, the other side, and reach. Three, 2, and 1. One more time on the other side in just a second here. Okay, we are starting in 3, 2, and 1. Kick and reach. What'll be nice is that's how it really works, right? You just walk up to a cherry tree and kick, and then you're got a basket full of cherries. I don't think that's actually how it works. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're up to the last exercise for O. Under the O column, we rolled a 5, which was Superman again. So back to the mat for that one. This time though, different timing, 30 seconds for 2 times in a row. So everybody lies flat here, get in that position for the Superman, and we're going in 3, 2, and 1. This will be a 30-second hold, 10-second rest, and right into another 30-second hold. Three, 2, and 1. Rest. And we're going into one more 30-second hold in 3, 2, and 1. Getting our back strong today with these Superman holds. Remember to tuck your chin into your chest, look straight down at your mat for that nice neutral neck position. Got about 10 seconds to go here. Keep it up. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Excellent work. It's time for bingo again. Okay. So get some lucky bingo rollers here going. And I'm going to tell you in just a second who we're working with for the rolls. Okay. Okay, so we've got Beth, Catherine, Becky, Christy, and Lorena. I'll take your numbers from your rolls. We've got some bicycle crunches coming up first for 45 seconds. And then we've got some mountain climbers. All right, N was 5, so that will take us to plank kick-throughs again. And then we are going to be doing a squat with a leg lift, and we will be doing a plank. Okay, so a little bit more core involved in the luck of the roll in this round. So bicycle crunches, I think we all know those, on your back, and you're just kicking the legs in and out and taking opposite elbow to opposite knee. And the next one will be mountain climbers. So just taking one knee in towards your chest at a time. Those can be done on the chair, on your forearms, or on the mat. Plank kick throughs, we have already done. Squat to leg lifts, those were a warm up exercise. Really just trying to remember to keep that torso upright. So this versus this, we don't want any leaning. Really keep that torso upright when you lift your leg out to the side. And the next and last will be a straight plank, 30 seconds for 2 times. So let's head to the mat for bicycle crunches. Onto your backs. This is a 45-second round. And we're going here in 3, 2, and 1. So as with any crunch, I'm always reminding you to keep that gaze straight above your head on the ceiling. Again, working for that neutral neck position. And it makes your abs work harder too. Double benefit. Halfway through here. All right, last few seconds, keep going. And we're done in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, interval work is next with the mountain climbers. We've got 4 rounds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. So you'll be on a chair with your forearms or on the mat with your hands. And we're starting mountain climbers in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Climb those mountains. Whether you're on a chair or the mat, aim to keep your butt as low as possible and not up in the air. And our first round is done in 3, 2, and 1. Rest for 10. And then we go it again for 20 seconds. And we're off in 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. In 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We got 2 more times. Really want to work hard to that 20 seconds. Push yourself so that when you get to that rest, you really need it. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers. Keeping your core tight because this is really just a plank with legs moving. And 3, 2, and 1. Rest. One more time through here. And we're going for the last round in 3, 2, and 1. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Excellent work. Plank kick throughs are next. So also can be done on a chair or the mat, and you're just kicking your leg through like we did last round. That will be 45 seconds of fun there. So let's get that started in 3, 2, and 1. Kick through for 45 seconds. It's also okay to modify this exercise in the middle of it. So if you challenge yourself starting out with a full body plank and then need to switch it to knees partway through, that's fine. Just want you to challenge yourself and whatever feels good to you this morning. Okay, we're final 15 seconds here already. and 3, 2, and 1. Okay. All right, so next up, we're gonna do squat to leg lift. That will be interval timing again, 4 rounds, 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. So let's get started. Let's start with that right leg. Lead with the right leg. So we'll squat and lift the right leg out. And go, right leg. Remember, upper body is as still as you can get it. And that leg is traveling, not just out to your side, but a little bit behind you as well. So you should feel that right glute firing up a little bit with that leg lift. And rest. We're gonna go into the same leg again. Keep it on the right side. In 3, 2, and 1, squat deep, leg lift out to the side. Good. When you do this leg lift right, you really don't need much resistance, if any. Keeping your upper body still, taking it to the side and back. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, other side starts in just a couple seconds here. So now we're going to take a squat and that left leg out to the side and go. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. One last time for that left leg lift. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. All right, keep it up. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, great job. Last exercise for 30 seconds, 2 rounds. Headed into a straight plank. So back to the chair or the mat, wherever you're planking today. I'm going to do 2 rounds of planks for 30 seconds each. And we're starting in 3, 2, and plank. You're really keeping that tension in your core, pulling your belly button into your spine. 30 seconds here. Only 10 seconds to go before we rest for a few. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, going into one more plank here. In 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 15 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Okay, now we got a lightning round of bingo because we have about 7 minutes left in our workout today. So we're still gonna play the bingo, but every time we do an exercise, it's just gonna be 30 seconds. So we're gonna whip right through here for the next round. All right, so let's go with Liz and Jill, Catherine, Christina, Lorena, and Becky. Let's see what numbers you roll. Christina is a 1. Okay, got a couple repeats here, but that's okay. We're going to do upright rows again. So if you have your bag nearby for that one. 2. Okay. All right, so we are going to do Superman hold. We're going to do some goblet squats. We're going to do some upright rows, scissor jacks, and a plank. So let's start out on the mat. 30 seconds only of a Superman hold, and then we're going to grab our heavy weights to go into a goblet squat. So 30 seconds here. One last time to get that back strong today. And we're going. Superman hold for 30 seconds. Last few seconds, keep it up. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now let's grab your heavy bag. Quick demo on the goblet squat. Heavy bag, heavy weight, whatever you have. Point is, I want you to hold it right up to your chest, right against your chest the whole time we're squatting. So get a nice wider stance with your feet, and you're going to be going down as much as you can into that squat and standing up. Really important with this front weight to not let it pull you over, but really keep your chest up and proud as you lower with that weight in your arms. So we're going to run that exercise here for 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Go down into your squats with that weight. It's just 30 seconds. Chest up nice and tall. Keep those core muscles very tight. Final 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Headed to the mat for some mountain climbers here. All right. 30 seconds of mountain climbers. And we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. All right, 10 seconds. Got this. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I've got just a couple exercises left here. So we're going into the scissor jacks next. So remember, opposite arm and leg. You can step or hop. And we're going to start those here in 3, 2, and scissor jacks. Keep it up. About 10 seconds left. Three, 2, and 1. Okay. All right, last exercise. Plank again. So getting those core and back exercises today by the luck of the roll. Really good core session today. So we're going to get to your chair or the mat for our last exercise, heading into that plank for 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Go for it. All right, last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's get some stretching going on. So stand where you can have some balance if you need it. Let's pay attention to the front of the quads, a little bit in the leg. So you want to grab a hold of your leg there. Stand up nice and tall so you get a good stretch off the front of your leg. It's the last week of Fitcamp already for the month. Thursday, our next session is our last for the month. Go ahead and switch sides on that stretch. So as per usual, the last session will be the same as the first to give you a little fitness assessment comparison. So remember our first workout this month where we had the step ups and those single leg chair squats. So we'll be doing that workout again. So you can have that to look forward to for Thursday. Okay, one more time on each side for those quad stretching there. And I'm hoping that by this evening, I have the March sign up open for March Fitcamp, which will be Mondays and Thursdays at 7 a.m. Also gonna we'll switch sides to the other leg. I'm gonna put 4 stretch and roll classes on the schedule. So all that information will be emailed this evening. I am planning on doing that to you. Okay, so let's do an inner thigh stretch. So big wide stance here. So you want to step as wide as you can need to step to feel that stretch on the inner thigh. And then once you feel that stretch, actually push your butt forward a little bit, your hips forward, and you'll actually feel it up into those hip flexors in addition to those adductors, those inner thigh muscles. So we're just going to stand there, enjoy that stretch for a second. But back to the sign up, I will have options open whether you want to sign up just for Fitcamp or for Fitcamp and the stretch and roll. You can do either or. That option will be presented to you when you're looking at the sign up. All right, let's hold this stretch for just a few more seconds, and then we're going to go into one final stretch for our arms and shoulders after this. Okay, so for this next stretch, you're going to need a wall, and I want you to put the back of your hand on the wall. So that's going to rotate your shoulder into a position that feels good in this stretch. So I'm putting the back of my hand. I don't want you to bend down like this. I'm just doing it so you can see because I'm out of the frame, but let's put the back of the hands and the fingertips against the wall. And then you want to push your arm into the wall as much as you can. Straight arm up the wall. That should really feel like a nice stretch in through your shoulder, even the back of your shoulder. But getting into some of those muscles, we did support ourselves a lot today with planking and planking variations. So this should feel good because of that. All right, let's switch sides. So back of your other hand against the wall. Just that extra bit of external rotation of the shoulder instead of just putting your palm on the wall. Just putting the back of your hand on the wall really kind of stretches deeper into that shoulder. So that's why we have that position in that stretch this morning. Okay, other side. Just one more time on each side and we're done here. Great job, everyone, for playing along with the white elephant gift today. I had a lot of fun with that and hope you did too. All right, switch sides, other side. Okay, we did it. We're done. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing everyone on Thursday. Have a great rest of your day.